So hi, I'm here with Neetu from House of Authors. And I think, Neetu, as we discussed, we just achieved almost 300% revenue growth, right,
Yeah,
post working with Arlox,
right.
and 100% increase in the ROAS using our strategies, right, for brand positioning and helping you navigate the challenges with the website. Even though I think we had issues with the, first of all, ad account, Pixel was not firing properly, and you didn't have any clarity who is the actual target audience. So
Yeah,
just to give an idea to everyone, like House of Virtus is, I would say, mid-segment brand for women, especially targeting millennials all over the India with an average order value of 2,500 to 3,500 rupees. And
yeah,
customer base, I think, mostly situated in tier one cities, right? As per the campaigns we launched and we got the understanding.
yeah,
And I think you have been working with Arlox. You worked with almost with us for 2.5 months.
yeah,
And in our time, what we have achieved is we helped you almost increase your revenue by 300%. I think ROAS, it went from zero to almost 100% right
yeah,
now with us. And RTOs completely decreased, right?
yeah,
40% to zero. And I think now all the orders that we have getting have been prepaid, like 100% prepaid orders.
right.
So I just wanted to understand, Anitu, from you, like to just get started, where were you exactly, before you started working with Arlox? Like how was your journey?
So my journey was really confusing, especially as someone who's been wanting to do this for a very long time, and as someone who's doing it all alone, especially in my family where don't really start their own businesses. I feel like I
Hmm.
was taking a huge risk by already starting my business, and then like I had like a good month, maybe the first 2 months, and then it went completely zero. And I tried running ads by myself, and all I did was burn money. And
Hmm.
I also was very confused between what type of designs to put out or who my actual target audience is. So I think after working with Arlox, one thing is that obviously getting sales. So
Hmm.
that every time I get a notification, that just makes my heart so happy.
Hmm.
And the main thing, like you said, was brand positioning for me. I finally understood who my target audience is and who I should be designing for, and not, just someone who I wish would wear these outfits. So I think practicality became like, uh, more clear to me.
Hmm.
And I don't just take random decisions anymore. Like I design with intent, and whatever I do, I feel like, I can add numbers and percentages to it anymore instead of just thinking something might work out and something might not work out. So that is something that I'm so glad got clear for me after working with Arlox.
Okay. And why did you choose Arlox, like over all the other options that you had back then?
So first was I really like how transparent you guys were, and I think in the beginning my POC was Kabir, and
Hmm.
he was very open, he was very understanding, and I feel like he asked me a lot of questions which I don't think I've really had with any other agency that I've interviewed with or even worked with. So I feel like when I was questioned that much, I feel like you guys took an interest in understanding where I come from or where
Hmm.
my brand stands instead of just trying to get a client that pays you. And
Hmm.
apart from that, I think I also went through a lot of videos on YouTube about you guys, and I think
Hmm.
just added more trust, especially because I've seen that you worked with some brands that I already like.
Okay.
So that just made it better for me.
Hmm.
But the main thing was your communication and your interest in learning more about my brand before starting the ads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And I think you mentioned you had certain issues with website also, right? So what kind of challenges you were facing, before us with the website?
So I think I had hired someone to build the website for me, and as
Hmm.
they just did the bare minimum and created the website and they were done with that. And even with the agencies that I worked with before, they would just run the ads and tell me to fund the ad account every time the funds exhausted or whatever. But I think with you guys, you actually notice patterns in which customers come to the website and where they're actually
Hmm.
dropping out of the website, and also a few pages on the product page that just builds more trust, like the simple things like adding trust badges or adding the size chart right where it needs to be, and
Hmm.
what type of discounts are more attractive. And that was really helpful because there was a very upward shift between where customers just drop out or even add to cart. So
Hmm.
that was really nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think when we did it, the CRO, I believe, that quite added a lot of value in increasing the conversion rate, right? Before and
Right.
after. Okay.
And also, what type of product images or videos would be more attractive than just like a regular shoot picture? I feel like you guys also told me that lifestyle shots would work better, and they actually
Hmm.
did work better because I think people understood how it would look on an actual
Yeah.
person instead of just like on a model.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And how was your experience, with the creatives working with us?
I That was really nice because I don't think you guys stuck to the basic creatives like
Hmm.
just even though I did want I thought that running catalog ads were the way to go, but you told me that since I don't have many bestsellers, catalog ads don't make sense, and instead of just
Yeah.
creating normal bestseller static posts, I think you guys went out of your way to create actual reels and make the creatives more attractive, something that people would
Hmm.
actually click on. And that I don't think I could have done from my end. I mean, I could just
Hmm.
shoot the basic videos, but I think you guys just made it more clickbait worthy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, after Andromeda, came like Gem and all. Catalog ad has become a lot. I mean, they do work, but you have to have a lot of, creatives being
Yeah,
pushed.
right.
So I think we did use a little bit of AI as well. Do you recall any AI creatives that we made?
Yeah, definitely. I feel,
Okay.
especially I think in the yellow dress and the bloom set. But
Hmm.
I also really liked it, and people actually texted me about that as well. And then I
Hmm.
had to tell them that it's AI, but it was really attractive, especially for the coffee date and dinner date type of creatives that you use. That was really nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And what would you, like tell somebody, anyone like who might be on the fence, before about working with us? Like, what would be your advice to them?
So I would definitely suggest you to anyone that wants to scale. But I mean, at the same time, I would see where they are positioned. I feel like if
Hmm.
they're just starting out, I would ask them. I would suggest them to like try to grow organically for a few months before
Hmm.
taking you on, because I feel like getting organic visibility first is very important. But if I had to suggest you to someone, I would, because you guys are firstly very open to communication and you give timely updates. So that is one fear I think people have working with agencies, because they just run the ads, they don't really give the updates, or they don't really show whether the performance is getting better or how it needs to get better.
Hmm.
So I would because I've spoken to two other founders who have been on the fence to work with any agency only because of
Hmm.
how they don't communicate. So I would
Hmm.
definitely suggest them to go ahead with you guys, because you are very open and transparent, and I feel like as founders that is all we need.
Yeah.
And I think performance comes afterwards, but we
Hmm.
need to trust the agency that we're going ahead with.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with a good trust, good relationship,
Yeah,
good work also happen, over the time. We always believe in that.
right.
You said something about updates. So what did you specifically, liked about our updates?
I think you would give me timely
Yeah.
updates. I think every 2 3 days, just
Hmm.
telling me about which ad creative is picking up and which you're going to pause because you've not seen any results. And also, even like when I have not noticed something gone out of stock on the website, you would notice that and you would tell me to like restock it. So just all these
Yeah.
small updates that we would require on a daily or a weekly basis, I would get that on time on just my WhatsApp.
Yep. I think that is quite important, especially the funds part, because I believe,
Exactly.
like whenever funds get exhausted, it does impact performance a lot.
Yeah.
So I think we always, make sure that funds never get exhausted.
Yeah. I also remember you specifically added someone in the group to remind me about adding funds.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Because I was not able to always check, so I
Yeah.
put a somebody special to it. He check all the time, and then he was giving all the updates.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think it did work out very well.
Yeah.
I believe that's pretty much it. If you have anything you would like to add, otherwise we can just wrap it up here.
I mean, I just want to add that it has been really good working with you guys, especially because I'm so glad about how much I've learned about my own brand. Even though it's my brand, I got to learn a lot about it from you guys after working with you, and I'm just really thankful for that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think this was great. I appreciate your time and giving me this review. I
Yes.
think let's stay in touch, Neetu, and definitely we will help you again scale.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
very much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.